This isn't my regular spot because it's 47 degrees outside, but we usually keep the vents in my yarn room, craft room closed. So it's freezing cold. I've had an epiphany, inspiration, and I just realized that I didn't color this in, so it kind of looks, it don't look great. Let me color it in really quick. I'm so sorry. If you're new here, hi, I'm Anna. I run a small business called Miss A Crochet. Right now I am a college student located in Minnesota. This is my last year of college. I am majoring in music performance and sociology, and I'm really stressed out right now. I have a market in exactly 2 weeks, and I'm designing new patterns. What does that say about me? Also, I don't like that light. It's their light. It's not, I don't know. I saw it when I was setting this up and it scared me. That was probably like the worst introduction ever. It is currently 8:45 p.m. and I'm gonna try designing 2 patterns. My laundry's done. It's 8:45 and I'm gonna try designing 2 patterns. I'm gonna try and do the mouse first, I think, and then the deer, and then the rest are gonna happen sometime. I have so many other patterns that I can work on and so many other ideas, but I was crocheting this Christmas tree by, hold on, I'll tell you who it's by so you don't harass me. AQ Crochets on Instagram and Etsy. I got the pattern on sale recently and I just crocheted it tonight using old Bernat, so my hands hate me. And today I'm going to be using Premier and new Bernat because my hands are matte now. And I think I'm going to be starting with the mouse. I don't know why. I have like nothing really good to talk about. I mean, I have a lot of good things to talk about. Well, they're not good. I have a lot of juicy things to talk about, but I'm also going to try and pattern design at the same time, which to me seems stupid. Okay, hi, sorry, I'm back. I had to switch the laundry. It's been a week. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna crochet some holiday themed patterns and hopefully they work. Again, I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea because I can't count and talk at the same time. Otherwise I have to count out loud. Don't really want to do that. So right now I'm starting with the mouse's head. I think the biggest row count for the head is going to be 24. That's my goal. It's small. I want these to be small. I want to make them for my market in 2 weeks. A lot of the cute Christmas patterns that we see are so detailed. Maybe that's what makes them cute. I don't know. I don't want to do that. Like this took me like 2 hours and 30 minutes. No. Not batch making that. No, thank you. So I was like, well, maybe I can do something. I'm already thinking that it might have to be, if I do math, like 32 for the head, because this already seems tiny. I want it to be small, you know? I hate that I just said that. I'm so sorry. You can unsubscribe if you would like to. I have this market in 2 weeks. It's called It's Another Holiday Hangout, and I want little Christmassy, holiday is probably the more politically correct term, things. I don't know. I need something cute for my stitches are already not gonna line up, which is never good when you're pattern designing. Okay. I figured out what I did wrong. I was talking to you. I'm just gonna blame you for all of my mistakes. That sounds like a toxic relationship. Oh my goodness. It has been a week. It's been a day. Today is Saturday, November 9th. Emotional week. Emotional week. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I have to say. I've said it loud and clear. I'm not very happy right now. And hold on. I'm sitting on my leg and it's falling asleep. I'm not very happy right now. Oh my God, this necklace is driving me insane. Sorry. And that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I will be okay. I just have to get through this. As I've been designing some cute little holiday guys, I can't show you the other ones because spoiler alert, as I work on my cute little holiday projects and as the holidays get closer, we've all become incredibly busy making our little handmade gifts, stocking stuffers, and our cozy projects. But for some, this time of the year can amplify feelings of loneliness and isolation. If you ever find yourself feeling disconnected despite being surrounded by such holiday cheer and family, you are not alone. Many people struggle with these feelings of loneliness, isolation, and alienation during the holidays. This is where BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's video, comes in. Whether you're feeling lonely, missing family, or just looking for somebody to listen, BetterHelp is here to support you. With BetterHelp, you can connect with a licensed therapist, all from the comfort of your own home, whenever it fits your schedule. During this holiday season, let's all take a step forward towards healing and connection. Don't let loneliness overshadow your celebrations. Click the link in my description or visit BetterHelp.com/MissACrochet to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Thank you so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video and helping all of us get through such a stressful time. Let's get back into crocheting some very cute little woodland creatures. And I'm also trying to count and do this at the same time, which is so stupid. I always see people making videos about how they pattern design, and they're always so smart. They just do like time lapses of them pattern designing. I never finish the video because it's so boring, or I skip ahead because what's the point? I'm like, I don't want to watch a time lapse of you just crocheting. You know, like I want a little podcast moment. Even if it means there are really awkward pauses, like I just had to do. This is what I'm thinking the widest the head will be. It's kind of looking like an oval because I switched from doing 8 increases a row to 6 increases a row. I feel like now it's too big. What if I did it in 7? No, because I mean, it's only 2 stitches smaller. Like that wouldn't make that big of a difference. Like I'm frogging this row. Sorry. This is probably, I don't know what this is. This is called, I really need to be making videos and I'm not. And I really need to be designing patterns and I'm not. And so I'm going to try and kill 2 birds. I'm going to try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's not going well. I'm sorry. If you already left, understandable. If you're still here, slay. Slay, S-L-E-I-G-H for Christmas. I'm trying to think of what's new with me. My semester is kicking my butt. This week was week 10 of my semester. I only had 1 day of classes because of election day, and all my classes are Tuesday, Thursdays. I did have to go to the cities on days that I didn't have classes. I went Monday for a violin lesson. Tuesday was the election day. Wednesday I went and I had a hearing aid appointment, and then I went and I did my field observation at the Minneapolis Institute of Art. Thursday I had classes. Yesterday was Friday. I was at home, and today I was also, at home. I was hanging out with my friend Macy, who also crochets, who I kind of coerced into helping me market prep. She made a Christmas tree. This is her own pattern. She free-handed. It's all my yarn and my materials. We just like to hang out and crochet together, and she knows that I have a market in 2 weeks, and so she was very kind and crocheted that. I tried crocheting a couple of other things, but they were really difficult to do because I was trying to get her to use this yarn that I hate. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I didn't try. I was like, you should make one. I thought the tree would look really cute with green fuzzy yarn, but it's really, really hard to use green fuzzy yarn. So of course it kind of didn't work. We're already at 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 11:35, 11:36. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm talking a million miles per hour. What was I talking about? I'm talking about school. Last Thursday, I'm taking statistical analysis for sociology, my other major. And last Thursday, we had our second exam covering 4 or 5 chapters. And I got my results back this Thursday. Your girl got 102 out of 100. I got 3 wrong on the exam, but then I got 5 points extra credit. And then on Tuesday, I had an exam take-home exam for my social psych class. I had a 21 question, multiple choice question 1, timed, only 40 minutes to do it. And then I had a written response for 5 essay questions, so like 5 paragraphy things. Also, what is that behind me? I don't know. Anyways, I did the multiple choice one first. Because it was multiple choice and online, I got my grades back right away, 96%. Then on Thursday or Friday, again, whatever, I got my written exam back and I got a 97%. So your girl is smart. I did not study for that exam. I did study for the stats exam. Weird to say I studied for a math test or whatever, math class. But this Thursday I have a social theory exam and I have to have 4 research questions for my statistical analysis class written and submitted for approval because our final project is statistically analyzing a bunch of information about high school students. This is 10 pages of all of this data that I have to ask research questions about and then use the statistical equations that we have learned to answer because I can answer them. And then the paper we have to write is not about the actual answers to the questions. It's about how I decided to go about answering the questions. So yeah, that's one class. That's statistical analysis. And so then I have history of jazz, which is a 2-credit class, level 200. It is kind of for non-majors. I'm taking the non-major version of it because if I took the major version of it, I would have then had to have applied to be able to take 20 credits this semester. And I said, no, thank you. I would like to live. And that class is boring. Then I have social psych, which is where I am doing some wild, wacky field research. And that's the class that's killing me. It's sociology, but it's sociology at a different level. So like sociology is very macro perspective. We're looking at society, we're looking at groups, and social psych is micro level. It is individuals and interactions and then the patterns within interactions that then perpetuate the societal standards and things that we have going on right now. And so I have this research project. I have to do 5 hours of field research observations. Now, every time I go and observe, I then have to write 2 papers. And so my first observation was 30 minutes and I wrote 2 papers about that. My second observation was an hour. I wrote 2 papers about that. One being about 12 pages with pictures and the other one being about 7 or 8. I then had to do another hour of observation, which was 13 pages with pictures and then another 7-page paper. So already that's 6 papers that I've had to write for this class. Then that was only 2.5 hours. I still have 2.5 hours to go. So I've been going to the museum and watching people, and I just did a 50-minute observation last week. Again, I wrote my field notes in my analytical memo. I went this Wednesday to the museum did my observation, I wrote my field notes and analytical memo, and now I have one 50-minute observation left, and then the 2 papers associated with it before I'm like really, really done with this thing. And so it's been a lot. It's been really hard. I've never done any ethnographic research or field research. And the thing that kills me is that we only spent 2 days kind of covering how to do this. And then he was like, go. And we went, and everybody in my group, and like we can all go alone, but like in the end, we're gonna all combine our information and then do a presentation. The whole class got terrible grades. And he kind of wanted that because he wanted us to have room for improvement. But we got terrible grades because we fundamentally didn't understand really what we were supposed to be doing. Like, I've never written an analytical memo. I probably spent like 30 minutes trying to Google the formatting for that. I'm like, is this double spaced? Do I need headers? Do I need like a title? I don't know. And we were also docked points for the very first field observation because we were supposed to take pictures, but it wasn't in the rubric and we weren't told that in class. So it's just been a mess of us not getting enough information, and then I think him getting frustrated, and then us getting frustrated as well, because it's like, I know I can do this work. I'm smart. And I understand the theory that he wants us to apply, but I have no clue how to do this research. I just don't have the tools. There's like these 8 questions that I'm supposed to answer every single time I go. And sometimes like I observe things that I don't know how to categorize, or I just don't know how to analyze and apply. I'm getting a call. I forgot what I was saying. So this is how much progress I've made on the mouse. I started decreasing. I think this will be a good mouse head, and I will see you soon. Hi. What the hell was that? Hi. I just got done filming a podcast for Homegrown Hustle, and we talked for like an hour and a half, and I'm just so... I need water. I should have drank water before I started this, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you've even seen the inside of this room. Also, it looks so dark in here. But I reorganized. And I've also made progress on my pattern design. I have the mouse I showed you, I'm pretty sure. I have the reindeer or deer that I made. I think his tail should be longer. His tail's just a little nubbin. Really like him. I ended up going with the black nose because his eyes are not the same distance apart. Just I ended up going with the black nose because I would like to make another one. Maybe in the, I don't even know what this is, but like this color. This color. The only thing you have to sew is the head and the ears. The only thing you have to sew is the head and the ears. I then was feeling cute, and I made myself a tiny mouse with a little blush and a little, this is Posh. This is, I think, Baby Bear, if I'm right. I could be wrong. The Premiere has so many different things now. Or no, it's not even Premiere. What is it? Big Twist. So I made the tiny mouse. Size comparison. Very cute. I was going to add a tutu, and then I messed up. And I was going to add it like way too high. So I think I have to refigure that out. Then I had started on my snowman. You're going to notice that it's just a head. And it's because when I got to the third to last row, I was off by an ungodly amount of stitches. Although they look to be the same size, it was very wrong. Very wrong. So I decided to just have it be an ornament. And I think you could do the same thing with all of these guys because all their heads are going to be the same size. So I think maybe I'll do a set where I just make their heads. And then this looks evil. I'm going to maybe do a set where you just have the heads and I have a picture of them on our Christmas tree. Actually, it's Christmas trees. We have a pink one and a green one because the mental health here has not been good. And Christmas trees increase mental health. So does BetterHelp. But, you know, it's always fun to have a pretty home. And then I've been working on, it was so terrible, a snowman. He's taken me like 3 attempts so far. They're the same size. He has a couple more rows to go. I really wanted him to be 3 classic. A lot of people just do the head and then like a big snowball. I wanted him to be 3. I also realized he was too short, and so then I had to like frog him a ton. But I think we're getting there. Next, I want to use this. I'm trying to see if I even have, what is this called? Oh, that one doesn't have the paper. I give up. You all know what this is. It's the other blanket that is sold at, it's Premier Parfait Chunk. No, Big Twist. It's Big Twist. This is Big Twist. I don't know what's going on. This is Big Twist. I want to use this to make a gingerbread. I also want to make, I was thinking of doing an elf. I don't ever make human dolls. I think I've only made 1 human doll, and it was for my Bible culture and counterculture class when I crocheted Jonah and the Whale to talk about how that story is used to frighten children. What's new? What's new? I had an orchestra concert on Monday. Today's Wednesday. And I absolutely killed it. I had a solo and it went great. Others and, you know, somebody else who names won't be named, didn't do great, which is really upsetting because then it messed up everybody else. That's what I've been doing. I have a social theory exam tomorrow. We're talking about Max Weber, Hartman Rosa, Black feminist theory, and abolishing the family. And I need to study for that. Don't look at my chipped nail polish. I'm very happy. I really wanted them to be more for little kids, you know, like little small guys that like hello, you know, I don't know, compared to like some of my no face, which is more, I mean, you can play with it, but it's definitely for looks, whereas I think this would be a really good size for a little, especially if you did an even smaller yarn weight. I just think this guy is so freaking cute. A white mouse, and I did the nose really well. Not to toot my own horn. I'm probably not going to have time to crochet tonight, considering I have an exam tomorrow, but I hope to see you again. Eventually. With the snowman finished, and maybe a gingerbread finished. Who knows? There's extra yarn right there. I could move you closer. Maybe. I back up. I'm running into something. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know why I'm recording. I haven't made any progress. I was gonna hop on and crochet here. I didn't fall asleep until 3 a.m. last night because I had an energy drink at 4 p.m. So it's been a wild ride. I wrote a 4-page, 3.5-page response to a presentation that I attended, like through my class. And then I drafted the first half of my outline for that same class, which is due on the same day as the reflection thing that I just wrote, which is an analysis of an ethnographic book that we read by Elijah Anderson. I have like the conclusion left. But once I finish that will now be the second book of his that I've read. So I've read Code of the Street in my Cultures of Violence class with the same professor. And then now I just read Black and White Spaces, which it's not as good of a book. I'm a person who really likes a little storytelling moment, I think. And this was just a lot of information. A lot of information. It was very valuable information. It was long. I read, I think, like 2.5 chapters of it today. And I have the conclusion left. I have the whole paper to still write. But there were people that I was talking to on Thursday at this class who hadn't even started the book. So I'm doing much better than they are, which makes me feel good. But then they were saying how they were going to ask for extensions, and I was like, okay. Like, I've been really pushing myself to read this book, to get this stuff done. And they're like, yeah, I haven't even started the book. Like, I'm going to try and ask for an extension. I wish I was like that, I think is what it kind of boils down to. I wish I was like that, and I'm not like that. And I'm going to spend my whole weekend doing that, which is pretty much what I spent from, I'd say, like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. doing. I don't know what I've really been doing this last hour. I tried doing my hair. It's obviously not working, can you tell? And I cleaned up a little bit. I put on regular people clothes. Yeah, I really tried to do my hair. Oh, I edited a video. Maybe I didn't start my homework then until a little bit later. I finished editing or watching a video that has been posted today, where it is a review of the Kato electric yarn winder. I never know throughout the whole thing if I'm saying it right or wrong, and I might be saying it wrong now. This is just what I decided to call it and pronounce it, so yeah, I don't know. I'm also crocheting right now. I don't know if you guys like to see hands, if you like to see face, both. I like it when people talk, so I'm going to talk about things. Maybe I will move you, though. His little friend's head is over there. He's looking a little interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I went to bed and then I remembered I had a stats assignment that I was supposed to submit at 10, but I was still on campus at 10, and then I hadn't gotten home until like 11:40. And so then I was like, oh! And so I got up, grabbed my laptop, did that in my bed, submitted that. And then I tried journaling, trying to get my brain to shut up. And then I couldn't sleep for about 2 more hours. And then I fell asleep. And then I woke up at 8:30 and I was wide awake. And then I tried sleeping in until 9. Didn't work. And so then I got up around 9. And now I've been up since, which is great. And I used a lot of brain power writing, I think, a really good reflection of this presentation that we had about disability and stigmatization. If you don't know, if you're a regular viewer, you're probably sick of me saying this, but I am a hard of hearing individual that wears hearing aids in both ears. I have pretty severe bilateral hearing loss, and it definitely was a topic that hit home. I participated a lot during the discussion class. Yesterday we had kind of a review of that, and then, further diving into stigmatization. And I participated a lot in that. And so then I was trying to kind of, write something good, because I already participated a lot. So it seems like I know my stuff, even though I don't know what's going on. I could probably go to sleep right now and it would be beautiful. But neoliberalism tells us that I have to be working all the time, and then I tell myself that too. Let me show you what we're at. I mean, I think he's looking pretty good. The issue is that I don't know. I thought I had done the correct math as to how many rows tall he was, but maybe because I'm doing so many more increasing and decreasing rows, that doesn't have that much of an impact. So I think I'm going to do at least 2 more rows of, what does he have on him? Fuzzy. I think I'm going to do at least 2 more rows of single crochet and then start decreasing. Again, these are all low sew, no sew. I don't know if I'm going to get them pattern tested, just for the sheer fact that that takes time and a lot of effort. And the math is all super simple. Like, the only reason why I would probably need to get it pattern tested is just to check my grammar and stuff, which I'm already pretty good at doing as a student. Like, that's fine. Maybe I'll just ask like a couple one-off people or my friend Macy who crochets to just try a couple, or even just like try the base body, and then like not everybody has to do that, like each head of like, you know, the reindeer or the mouse. Or I could make more because I definitely want to make, I think, ornaments out of their heads, since I have this guy. I think that would be cute. I don't know if I'm going to add something to him. I feel like he needs something. I definitely wanted to make a hat, but then I think the scarf looks good with him. So I'm not mad. He's a little bit bigger. But I think this guy's antlers end up being the same height. I'm trying to make a hat, which is the way that I make like my real hats that I've made before. So hopefully this will be like the brim, and I'll be able to fold it and sew it. Wish me luck. I have absolutely no recollection of what I've shown you, so I'm going to go through and show you everything again. And then we're going to wrap this up, and there's going to be a part 2. Okay? Because I need to get this edited and, you know, whatever. We got the one that started it all, the mouse. Okay? Mouse. We got the deer. Yes. I had issues with the deer body, so I made another mouse. This is in Big Twist Posh. Very cute in Big Twist Posh. I made a snowman. He's a little bit taller than them, but I'm not mad. I think they're cute. Then I wanted to make a gingerbread man. I made myself a gingerbread man, but I made it a lady. And this is with Big Twist blanket, and then Bernat blanket, accents, and white. This is huge compared to my regular Bernat blanket, guys. So I just ordered some Bernat blanket that kind of is in a similar color. I don't remember the name. I should have looked when I just ordered it, but I did not. And I'm thinking I'm going to remake this guy, so then when I take pictures, they'll all be the same size, because this doesn't look great. This is the same body pattern and everything. It's just different yarn. Same hook size. It's just way bigger yarn for me. So yeah, this is her. Instructions will include how to make the bow and everything. And I have plans to make some more. This is the week before my last week of classes. I just had a market yesterday. Go check out that video because it'll definitely be out before this one. That is where we're at with this pattern bundle. I do have plans to make more. It's already almost December, so I don't really know how great it's gonna do, but I'm excited. And I will see you in part 2 of this video. I just need to get ahead of myself and get editing and post consistently so the algorithm likes me again, and because it doesn't right now, and that's okay. You know, I haven't been good. And if you haven't been good, you should check out the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. They are an amazing online therapy platform. I have the link down below. You can get 10% off your first month, and I really recommend it as the holiday season comes around. Burnout comes around. I'm dealing with burnout really bad right now, which is probably why I haven't been crocheting very much and why I've had no motivation to try and perfect these designs. I just sit there and look at them while I do homework, and it makes me think about all the things I would rather be doing. Hopefully the next video is me making the second half of this bundle, which might include a human. And I've never designed a human. I've only ever crocheted one human, and I'm a little bit scared, a little excited. I think it'll be okay though. If you made it this far in the video, I would like to say thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. I really couldn't be doing this without you, so huge shout out to you for sticking around, for supporting me, for hopefully buying these patterns in the future if you like them. And let me know which of the 4 is your favorite. What other yarns should I try and make these guys with? I really liked the Posh. I have a couple more skeins in different colors of Posh, so I might make him some more friends just to show off the versatility of this low sew pattern. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.